Hey everybody, Retro Geek Dad here, back with another toy review. This time we are looking at the Masters of the Universe Origins Evil Horde Grizzlor. He was available for pre-order on the Mattel Creations website. They had him up for two separate days. The first day was kind of first come, first serve. They only had so many, and then the next day was actually an open pre-order for, I think it was like an hour, or no, I'm sorry, that it was for an entire day. We had 24 hours to, pre-order Grizzlor, and then those will be shipped, I think closer to the end of the year maybe. But yeah, so I was able to, grab one of the first ones that they had for pre-order. But I got him in, and I wanted to do a unboxing and kind of a review of everything, and check them out and see what we got. Okay, so I'm gonna take a look at the packaging. So this actually is the shipper for it. This came in a separate outside separate box, but the figure is inside of here. But I just wanted to kind of take a quick look at the packaging. It's got some really cool artwork on it. We've got see if I can get the lighting a little better. So you've got a awesome picture of Grizzlor here on the front. Got a moon here on the background. It's really cool. Artist who worked on that. Masters logo, Mattel. And on the back is another picture, kind of up close. Picture there. Another signature there. Masters and Mattel. So it's pretty cool. So just the camera. Open this thing up. So not a lot of people. Oh, before we get started, so the UPC code is on the bottom. There's that. All of the information there. On the top is just the Masters logo. So not a lot of people were upset because Grizzlor's kind of a core figure almost, and as of right now he's only been available through the Mattel Creations website, and they had a previous Grizzlor that had all black fur, and he was part of I think it was a PowerCon 4-pack. So we've only been able to get him basically online or at a convention. So a lot of people were upset about that, but I'm hoping that Mattel is not going to continue releasing these kind of core figures strictly online. It's kind of a punch in the gut to collectors, just because these are core figures. They should be in the stores. I know, like the Sunman figures, not a lot of people who grew up with Masters knew the Sunman storyline or the figures. Figures like that, they could be Mattel exclusives. I know we've had a few characters that were kind of outside of the vintage toy line. Those figures could be exclusive figures, but core figures I don't think should be. But let's go ahead and take him out. So we just got a little cardboard insert. So packaging on the back is an awesome picture of the Fright Zone. At the top, Modulock. Little flying dragon there, but there's Grizzlor with She-Ra. And of course, Grizzlor is with the Evil Horde, and the Evil Horde was part of the She-Ra show. Of course, there was some crossovers, but you have the Mattel logo there. And on the front, Buddy Boy is rocking the hair. Look at that. So we have Masters logo. Let me raise it up some. Got the Masters logo, Grizzlor, hairy henchman of the Evil Horde. Got our modern posing retro play. Got the Horde logo here at the bottom. But man is rocking that hair. The video doesn't do it any justice, but it's like completely windswept there. So he does have the actual fur, and behind him is this green crossbow in the mini comic. It's like Trials of Grizzlor maybe. So pretty cool, and you got a nice little picture up here at the top. So let's go ahead and get him open. Camera situations here. That's scary right there. Quick look at the face. So go ahead and open him up. So the mini comic is the Trial of Grizzlor. So I'm not quite sure that. I guess that might be Endora or Shira. We have the Fright Zone there in the background. Just do a quick flip through. Did I cut? I cut the comic. Oh man, that stinks. Quick little flip through. Man, I cut the comic. Look at that. That's what you get for trying to be patient. Trying to do the right thing. There's a Masters logo. Take a look at Grizzlor real quick. Man, fluffy. We do not see any. Okay, I see it down here at the bottom on the arms and the legs. We've just got those little attachments. Pop those off. Slide his arms out. So he does come with an axe too. It looks like the same axe that came with Ram Man. Yeah, it's the same axe that came with Ram Man, where you would connect the two and everything. Then we have the crossbow, which just, you know, kind of snaps in and you push down on it. You're supposed to push down on it. Ow. And it pushes out. So there we go. So, got a tuft of fur. So let me lower the camera. Picture. So, articulation is your standard MOTU articulation. Just kind of fluff his hair out some, even in the package. So that's kind of crazy. And his waist, I don't know if you can see this. Oh, I think what they did was, instead of making the body furry, they actually gave him like furry underwear. You see that? So it's probably the same with the top. Yeah, so the fur is actually separate. So look at the articulation real quick. So the head does move. Arms are your standard MOTU. Elbows are pretty good. Wrist, you know, they got the rockers in them. Waist, you know, twists. Legs. There is some limitation just because of how much padding there is. Knees bend, ankles bend. So now, I don't think it came with the paper that shows you which parts come apart. I don't know if this figure might not even come apart. But let's see. Okay, so the head came off. The arms come off. Yep, arms come off. And I'll take off the armor. There's the armor, so I'm curious if this comes off. So it does. It's kind of loose. It looks like you could get it off. I don't think I'm going to take it off just because I think it might be a pain in the butt to get back on. But let's see if the waist. So the waist separates too. But yeah, there you can see where it's like a separate piece. So I'm noticing a lot of the tufts of hairs are coming off. I've got little tufts of hair kind of floating around. So that might be one of the reasons they released it on the Mattel Creations, is to kind of see if this would work. Because I think the original Grizzlor, the body was, I think, one solid piece. And it was, you know, the hair was done different. I might have to see if I can find my vintage Grizzlor. Okay, so I've got my vintage Grizzlor here. So, like the body, it's like one piece. You know, there's no movement or anything. But so it was like, it's like one piece. I still think it's like still like the fursuit kind of thing, but because the body is a different style, it's a little easier. It's a little more contained, I guess is the word. And the hair is not as long. So, but yeah, there is, like, you know, where the hair is kind of pulling out. So there's not much playability here. Okay, so I will give it to Mattel. So the reason that they probably had this as Mattel Creations only is because of this issue, that they knew that it was going to kind of shed, I guess is the word. So there's really not a lot of playability here without kind of destroying the whole fur thing. Let's see. Don't know what's the front and the back. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. So I kind of get that part. So I'll kind of give it to them for that. At least that's what I'm going to go with. The armband is not connected, so it is loose. It does slide around. Just for those that wanted to see that. So, and I pop the head back on. So, okay, so I kind of get, you know, like I was saying, I get the whole reason it was on the Mattel website. Instead of it being, you know, retail, maybe they're trying to figure it out, or, you know, get it nailed down to how it doesn't just kind of fluff around. I mean, you can run your hands through it and just hair comes off of it. So let's check them out with weapons. So we're going to put crossbow there because he's got an open hand. And this one will give him the axe. So there we go there. I'll raise the camera some. So there is the Origins Grizzlor. And there is the vintage Grizzlor. Mine's probably seen better days. I mean, he is like almost, you know, like 40 years old. So not bad, pretty cool. You know, I don't know what else you can really do with him being furry like this and fuzzy, but you can just kind of pull the hair off. Definitely like a shelf sitter. Put it with a collection, or even keep them in the packaging if you want to. I would recommend keeping them in the packaging, just because it looks better. But not a bad figure. I think I paid it was like $17 or $18, and then there was the shipping cost. So not much more than retail. So not too bad. But yeah, if you're looking for a figure that stuck his finger in an electric socket, you got Grizzlor. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was kind of a weird one, but hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you again soon.